Yo, what is going on, guys? Kazi131 here, and today I just want to make a video about the wiring for a halo and a strip on Subaru WRX STI. Yeah, so to wire these to your daytime running lights and your signal lights, because they're both switchbacks. So I have a 2012 STI, but I'm sure it's the same for like 2008 to 2014, or pretty much for all models. I assume it's really close. So I'm gonna go over to the last one here. So basically, I think I said this in my last video about the wires that these have. So basically, the strips have a red power wire, a black ground, a yellow wire for the switchbacks, and a white wire for the driving lights. And then the halos have a white wire for the driving lights, orange for the switchbacks, and then one black wire for a ground, I believe. Yeah. So me and my dad spent about 3.5 hours maybe figuring out all this wiring, because it was quite difficult, but hopefully I can help you guys out. So starting with the signal lights, I should go over to this one. So in your WRX headlights, the signal light is right there on the far end. So, and that bulb has 3 wires. It has a red wire, a green wire, and a black wire. So at first we thought the green wire was the one that we needed to connect the to amber. You can't really see it, but that's a yellow wire and the amber wire right there connected to that blue thing. At first we thought we needed to splice that into the green one, but that was wrong. It needs to be the red one. So yeah, we just used one of these little splicer things, press it in there. So yeah, we got the two wires there. If I could just set this light down. There we go. These 2 wires spliced in to the red one, coming off the signal light bulb. So next is to do with the driving lights. Now this is where it gets a little bit complicated. So basically you have this little box here. It's pretty much a resistor. I'm not really sure how it works. I'm pretty sure the power just comes in and then it comes back out resisted at a lower voltage, but I'm not 100% sure. So there's a white and a green wire, and that was connected to your high beam. So your high beam was your driving light. They're both together. There are 2 little kind of bulbs, I guess, in there, but not really bulbs. But you know what I'm saying, if you have the car. So yeah, so basically what we did is we cut the white wire, which was the power in, or the light in, I believe. Not 100% sure, again, because my dad was mostly figuring this out and I was just like holding the light. But anyway, so then we took we took the white wire, cut it, okay, cut it, got rid of it. I just folded it, it's in behind that tape right there. And then we connected with the butt connector under that heat shrink these 2 white wires into this white wire. So these white wires go, oh, stupid cat. These white wires go from the halo and the switchbacks into this white wire, which goes into the resistor and then comes back out through this green wire. Pretty sure. Alright, so that's how we have that wired. And then what we needed to do was we also spliced in a blue wire. Not 100% sure where that went. It's in there. Oh, right there behind this tape. It's up in there. Because we needed to run it to the other side. So we just ran that along there. Hopefully that's in there all right. It's kind of sketch, but I might have to tidy that up. So anyway, we ran that over there. You can see it comes up right here. And you can see with that little butt connector right there, we spliced in, not spliced in, whatever, connected it, heat shrunk it in to the two wires, the two white wires for this headlight. Okay? So that is what we did there. So basically, you start the car, okay? Your daytime running lights won't come on unless you start the car. So you start the car, whip off your emergency brake, and your daytime running lights come on. They should. So that's how that works. And then you flick on your signal lights, they go to the switchback, and then you G. So, a couple more wires to go. We have the black ones. So I talked about that the Halo only has 3, okay? It has the amber, the white, and a black one. So we weren't sure if the black was positive or negative. It probably sounds retarded, but oh god, that's gotta make sure all that's sealed. Okay, so then basically, yeah, we just ran the 2 black wires right there, grounded it to this. Pretty simple. And on the other side, we did the same thing. We grounded it to that little thing right there. You can see that. Oh god. Yeah, we grounded it to there. And then now we have 1 wire left. It is the red wire. This one, still don't have it attached to anything, but essentially that's just a power wire. So we were just using some wire there and some alligator clips, connect it to the positive on your battery, and then whip that over to the red, and that's how you can test everything. Yeah, pretty straightforward with that. But we're not 100% sure where to wire that in. Going directly off the battery is retarded, so I don't think we're going to do that, because that's just dumb. But all these power wires coming off the lights, I'm not sure if they'll work. I'm pretty sure they won't, because the lights only get power when you turn them on, and your low beams, high beams, all aren't activated until you click them on, like on your signal light knob thing. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else you guys should know, but that's about it. Like, it's definitely possible to figure out. It's quite difficult, but if you want it, you can do it. Just keep testing it all along. Like, just keep testing things. If it doesn't work, patch it up. Like that green wire, I still need to patch up, because we tried splicing into that. But just get some stuff, some goop or something, or we use this butyl, which is what I use to seal my headlights. Smear that on some of it, wrap it in a piece of tape, good to go. But yeah, so essentially, just getting your daytime running lights figured out is important. And I'm going to say this right now, I'm not 100% sure. We never tested if these will be on when I have my low beams and high beams on. I'm pretty sure they won't, but that's just a guess. We forgot to test that. We were too busy testing the other stuff. But we're going to finish that all tonight. And yeah, that's really about it. I hope this helps some people out. If you're trying to do this yourself, you can throw some questions in the comments. I can answer those. Yeah, I can answer them. And yeah, that's really about it. This is a good 10-minute video, but yeah, it took us about 3 hours, 3.5 hours to get this all figured out. But yeah. Alrighty guys, so I have everything back together. I'm making this a couple days after I made the last part of this video that it just cut to this. But anyway, yeah, headlights on my car, everything works. I'll show you guys in a little bit. But basically for the power cable, we ran, okay, there's no way you can see that, but we have that plastic sheathing stuff, and we put the blue wire that we ran across for the driving lights, we tucked that in with an orange wire that went from the passenger headlight around to this headlight, or around to the battery, and we spliced into that wire with this headlight. And that's what this is. I didn't do a very good job on the tape, but it doesn't really matter. Comes off the battery, goes around there. So yeah, that's pretty much, because there were really no other hot wires. All the power wires pretty much got turned on when the certain lights turned on. So in order to have them with the driving lights, you pretty much needed a separate cable. I'm sure if we looked around better, there'd be other options to not go directly off the battery, but it doesn't matter. It's done now. It works. It's good. And I'll show you guys what that looks like. Give me a sec. Alrighty guys, so here's what we're looking like. You can see they light up real nice. Looks super clean, in my opinion at least. Looks pretty sweet. And here are the signal lights. Thanks for watching, I guess, and yeah, again, post some questions in the comments. I'll help you out. But yeah, see you guys later.